Welcome back to Sportsbook Review Videos. We are rounding out our NFL divisional odds coverage here with a look at the NFC North future odds update. A division that has a very, very clear favorite in the Green Bay Packers. Minus 150 is their odds at most shops around there to win the North this season, with odds of just 5-1 to win the NFC. They are right behind both the Carolina Panthers and the Seattle Seahawks in the NFC right now. Didn't really make too much of a splash in free agency, but they never do, and they did get back. They will be getting back Jordy Nelson from an ACL tear last season, which is basically like making a big splash in free agency to go along, with Randall Cobb and the emergent Richard Rodgers. This offense may be one of the best in football. Eddie Lacy's reportedly lost some weight. The Green Bay Packers title window is closing potentially, but they do have another couple of years in run here with Aaron Rodgers and one of the best offenses in football. At 5-1 to the NFC, they might be a value yet this season. Next up, the Minnesota Vikings, though, right behind them. 2-1 to win the division, 12-1 to win the NFC. This could be a year where this team makes a big leap, and of course they are moving into brand new US Bank Stadium, which is going to be a big a motivating factor for this team here this season after playing their last 2 years at the University of Minnesota. Teddy Bridgewater and Adrian Peterson, should have a lot more holes and time to throw this season with the upgrades at offensive line this summer, and I think North Turner going to have a lot more options at offense here coming into this season. Could be a very, very dangerous football team on both sides of the football here, so do not sleep on the Minnesota Vikings as a playoff team this year. Now, two teams rebuilding in the North right now. The Detroit Lions come in as the next up here at 12-1 to win the division, 28-1 to win the NFC. Did do some big things here this offseason in trying to rebuild, but of course the Calvin Johnson retirement really just put the nail in their coffin for this season and the next few to come as well. They did bring back Haloti Ngata. I like that move. Matt Stafford without Calvin Johnson is not going to be pretty next season. Would not surprise me if they are last place in this division here coming into this season. Now, the Chicago Bears come in as the last place odds team right now. In the future odds at 14-1, 33-1 to win the NFC. They are definitely rebuilding here. They franchised Alshon Jeffrey. Hopefully for them, they can work out a long-term deal. However, traded Martellus Bennett to the Patriots after some reported locker room troubles, and they didn't probably do enough to upgrade the secondary, while at least they did do enough, hopefully, to upgrade the linebacking core, bringing in Danny Trevathan and Jarrell Freeman, as well as beefing up their defensive line as well in the draft. I like where Chicago is headed, but it's probably going to take a couple years to get there before they are back into contention. Maybe 6 or 7 wins is a pretty moderate output for them here this season. That'll do it for me this time, though. Make sure you check out our other NFC and AFC odds updates, as well as some of our final NFL previews here for the offseason until we get into training camp. But until then, for Sportsbook Review, I'm Jordan Sharp.
Always on the go? Bet365 has one of the top mobile platforms in today's market. Sign up today and don't let your busy life keep you out of the game.